their hair reach to their feet. They are so big, this creation of Allah, that the distance from one shoulder to the other shoulder, it will take you a few days just to cover the distance from one shoulder to the other shoulder. How big do you think this creation of Allah is? They will come to him inside his grave. مَا كُلِّ وَاحِدٍ مِّنْهُمَا أَمُودٌ مِّنْ حَدِيدٍ لَوْ اجْتَمَعَ عَلَيْهِ مَنْ فِي الْأَرْضِ مَا حَرَّكُوهُ. Every one of them will be carrying a hammer of steel. This hammer is so big that if every person that Allah created from the beginning of time till the end of time, every human being, every jinn were to get together and they tried picking up this hammer and moving it an inch, never mind an inch, never mind a centimeter, they will not even be able to move it put together even by a millimeter. These angels will come. This is their strength. They are carrying this hammer and they will come to him. فَيَنْتَهِرَانِهِ انْتِحَارًا. They will reproach him in such a manner. يَتَقَطَّوْ مِنْهُ عِظَامُهُ وَتَغُولُ أَعْضَاءُ مِنْ مَفَاصِلِهِ فَيَخِرَّ مَخْشِيًا عَلَيْهِ. When they reproach him, my friends, every bone in his body will begin to crack. Every limb will be displaced. His hands will be displaced. His shoulders will be displaced. His knees will be displaced. He will faint. And now when he comes around, they haven't even touched him, and every body in his bone in his body is cracking. What do you think his outcome be? And now they will ask him the famous questions. Johnny 5, tell me, Man Rabbuk, who is your Lord? What will his answer be? The guy is still out of it. He didn't know who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was. The guy didn't have time for Allah. The guy didn't have time for worship. The guy had no time for religion. The only thing he knew was ganja and weed. Only thing he did was fulfill his desire. Then he used to think about where is he going to get the money for the next spliff, for the next draw. This was his life. Was he not the one that the Quran says, أَفَرَأَيْتَ مَنِ اتَّخَذَ إِلَهُ هَوَى? He took his desires to be God. This is all he did, was serve his desires and fulfill his desires. What will his answer be? The second question, Ma dinuka, what is your religion? He didn't have any deen in his life. Never mind a Jummah prayer. The guy couldn't even come for an Eid prayer, which are only 2 in a year. What will his answer be? Man hadha rajul. When Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is shown to him, okay, Johnny 5, who is this man? What will his answer be? He doesn't know who this man was. He knew who Tupac Shakur was. He knew who Michael Jackson was. He knew who Bob Marley was. He didn't have time for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You know what? He thought this was old-fashioned. What will his answer be? The caller will call out, فَفْرِشُوهُ لَهُ مِنَ النَّارِ وَالْبِسُوهُ مِنَ النَّارِ وَافْتَهُ لَهُ بَابًا إِلَى النَّارِ. Spread a bedding of Jahannam for him. Give him the clothes of Jahannam to wear and open the doors of hell for him. And the fire and the hot air of Jahannam will start entering his grave. And the angels, the angels of punishment will keep on entertaining him with different types of punishments right till the day of resurrection. Right till the day of resurrection, my young friend, they will keep on making him do the tango. Smash, smash, smash. He will not even have a second to breathe. He will not even be given a break, not even for a second. From the moment he is in his grave, right till the day of resurrection, the angels will keep on entertaining. This is the consequence of one split. And you know what? This is just the beginning. The game hasn't even begun. The game hasn't even begun. Now, Israfil, Allah will order, blow inside the horn. The Quran says, وَنُفِخَ فِي السُّورِ فَإِذَا هُمْ مِنَ الْأَجْدَاثِ إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِمْ يَنْسِلُونَ قَالُوا يَا وَيْلَنَا مَنْ بَعَثَنَا مِنْ مَرْقَدِنَا هَذَا مَا وَعَدَ الرَّحْمَنُ وَصَدَقَ الْمُرْسَلُونَ كُلُّ عَبْدٍ يُبْعَثْ عَلَى مَا مَاتَ عَلَيْهِ. Everyone will come out of the graves. Just like the way you died, you will come out of your graves. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تحزنوا وأبشروا بالجنة التي كنتم توعدون. You know, the good believers, they will come out of their graves. You know, those that sacrifice their desires, those when they were offered ganja, they said, no, 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 Allah has made this haram. When they were offered this weed, they said, no, this brings about the displeasure of Allah. And they turned, you know, they suppressed their desires and they ran further and further away. These are the good youngsters. These are the good believers. When they come out of their grave, Allahu Akbar, on the plane of resurrection, the angels will descend from the heavens and the angels will come to them and the angels will say, Allah takhafu wa la tahzanu wa abshiru bil jannati allati kuntum tu'adun. That you've got nothing to fear about. Do not grieve, do not be sad. Today, for you are the glad tidings of paradise. Remember in the dunya, Mufti Wasim used to tell you, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ كَانَتْ لَهُمْ جَنَّاتُ الْفِرْدَوْسِ نُزُلًا. Those who believe and those who do good deeds, they will receive Jannat al-Firdaus as entertainment. The ulama used to tell you, the wa'idhin used to tell you that you will receive a paradise. Today, insha'Allah, Allah will give you this paradise. You will see this paradise. مَا لَا عَيْنٌ رَأَتْ وَلَا أُذُنٌ سَمِعَتْ وَلَا خَطَرَ عَلَى قَلْبِ بَشَرٍ. Blessings which no eye has ever seen, you know, which has never crossed the mind of any human being. The ears have never ever heard of such blessings. These are the blessings that you will receive. They will come out of their graves. غُرًّا مُحَجَّلِينَ مِنْ آثَارِ الْوُضُوءِ. You know, their limbs are glowing. There is nur on their faces because of the wudu that they would perform in dunya for their prayer. Their limbs are glowing. نورهم يسعى بين أيديهم وبأيمانهم يقولون ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا واغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير. There will be light and nur to the right of them. There will be nur to the left of them. There will be nur in front of them. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the plane of resurrection, إن المؤذنين والملبين يخرجون يوم القيامة من قبورهم يؤذن المؤذن ويلبي الملبي. Those that died in the state of giving the adhan, Allahu Akbar, they will come out of their graves and on the plane of resurrection they will be calling out, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allah is the greatest, Allah is the greatest. Can you imagine this, my young friends? When even the Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam will be saying, Nafsi, Nafsi. What do you think is the status of such an individual that on the plane of resurrection he is glorifying the Lord of the Arsh and Kursi? Those that died in the state of ihram, they will come out of their graves and they will be saying, Labbaik, Allahumma Labbaik, Labbaik la sharika laka Labbaik, Inna al-hamda wa ni'mata laka wal mulk, la sharika lak, Labbaik. Oh Allah, we are coming, we are present. Oh Allah, we are present. Oh Allah, you have no partners. Those that were martyred in the path of Allah, they will come out of their graves. Blood will be coming out of their wounds and the smell will be better than musk. You will see some of the believers on the plane of resurrection, Allahu Akbar, they are sitting on chairs made out of nur, made out of light. Some of the believers you will see on the plane of resurrection, they are sitting on mimbars, on pulpits made out of light. Some of them you will see ala kuthbari